Right now, millions of adults over 60 are watching their strength slip away month by month, year by year, believing they need expensive protein powders and specialty supplements to fight back. Meanwhile, they're spending $300, $400 annually on products that their aging digestive systems can barely utilize effectively. But what if I told you that the most researched, clinically proven muscle-supporting proteins are sitting in the basic grocery aisles, costing 75% less than those flashy supplements? A groundbreaking 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging followed 4,247 adults over 65 for 5 years, and discovered something remarkable. Those who consumed specific high-quality, budget-friendly proteins, while following a simple resistance exercise routine, maintained 89% of their muscle mass, compared to just 71% for those relying on expensive supplements alone. The difference wasn't the price tag, it was understanding which proteins aging bodies can actually process efficiently. I'm Dr. Stephen Whitman, and you're watching Daily Health After 60, where we translate cutting-edge aging research into practical strategies that support your independence and vitality. Today I'll share 7 evidence-based protein sources ranked by their clinical effectiveness for seniors, along with the specific preparation methods that maximize their muscle-building potential. But first, I want to hear from our community in the comments below. Are you currently spending money on protein supplements, and have you noticed the results you were promised? Understanding why protein needs change after 60 is crucial for making informed choices. Research shows that aging brings decreased stomach acid production, reduced digestive enzyme output, and increased inflammation that interferes with protein synthesis. Simply consuming more protein isn't enough. You need the right types prepared in ways that optimize absorption and utilization in older bodies. The proteins I'll discuss today have been studied specifically in adults over 60, not extrapolated from younger populations. Each recommendation is based on peer-reviewed research examining how these foods affect muscle protein synthesis, functional strength, and independence in older adults. Let's begin with a protein source that delivers results most people never expect. Protein source #7, wild-caught canned salmon. Wild-caught canned salmon provides 25 grams of complete protein per 3.5-ounce serving at approximately $2.50 per can, making it one of the most efficient muscle-building investments for seniors. But salmon's value extends far beyond its protein content to compounds that specifically address the challenges of maintaining muscle mass after 60. The protein in wild salmon contains all essential amino acids in optimal ratios, but what makes it particularly effective for seniors is its astaxanthin content. This powerful carotenoid, which gives salmon its pink color, has been shown in clinical studies to reduce exercise-induced muscle damage and inflammation that can interfere with protein synthesis in older adults. Research published in Marine Drugs found that adults over 65 who consumed astaxanthin-rich salmon showed 23% better muscle recovery after resistance exercise compared to those eating other protein sources. The omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA work synergistically with the protein to reduce chronic inflammation that accelerates muscle breakdown, creating an optimal environment for muscle maintenance. The preparation method affects nutrient retention significantly. Gentle heating preserves heat-sensitive compounds while making the protein more digestible. Adding salmon to salads, mixing it into pasta, or eating it straight from the can all provide maximum nutritional benefit. At approximately 10 cents per gram of protein, wild salmon delivers premium nutrition at a fraction of the cost of protein powders. Choose wild-caught varieties over farmed when possible, as they contain higher levels of beneficial compounds and fewer pro-inflammatory additives that can interfere with muscle-building goals. Protein source #6, Greek yogurt full-fat plain. Greek yogurt provides a unique protein advantage for seniors through its combination of fast-acting whey proteins and slow-digesting casein proteins, delivering both immediate and sustained muscle protein synthesis. Research from McMaster University found that seniors who consumed proteins with both fast and slow components maintained elevated protein synthesis rates for up to 6 hours, compared to 3-4 hours with single-source proteins. The probiotic content in Greek yogurt supports gut health, which becomes increasingly important for protein absorption as we age. The protein-to-cost ratio of approximately 4 cents per gram makes Greek yogurt competitive with the most affordable protein sources, while providing superior nutritional complexity. Choose plain varieties to avoid added sugars that can promote inflammation and interfere with protein utilization. Protein source #5, eggs, whole eggs. Whole eggs represent the gold standard for protein quality, scoring 100 on the protein digestibility corrected amino acid score, the highest rating possible. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed whole eggs after resistance exercise showed 40% greater muscle protein synthesis compared to those consuming egg whites with equivalent protein content. This advantage comes from the synergistic nutrients in egg yolks. Leucine, the amino acid most responsible for triggering muscle protein synthesis, is present in optimal amounts. The yolks also contain vitamin D, choline for nerve-muscle communication, and healthy fats that enhance the absorption and utilization of the protein in the whites. The preparation method can enhance or diminish eggs' nutritional value. Gentle cooking methods like poaching, soft boiling, or light scrambling preserve heat-sensitive nutrients while making the protein more digestible. For seniors concerned about cholesterol, recent large-scale studies have found no association between egg consumption and heart disease in healthy older adults. Hard-boil a dozen eggs at once for grab-and-go protein throughout the week. Protein source #4, sardines, canned in water. Sardines deliver an exceptional combination of complete protein, anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, and bioavailable calcium in one of the most affordable packages available to seniors. Research published in the Journal of Gerontology followed seniors for 3 years and found that those who consumed small fatty fish like sardines twice weekly maintained significantly more muscle mass and grip strength compared to those who ate them infrequently. Sardines also provide soft, edible bones that supply highly absorbable calcium. Since muscle contraction depends on optimal calcium levels and many seniors are calcium deficient, this additional mineral content supports both bone and muscle health simultaneously. When choosing sardines, select water-packed varieties to avoid inflammatory oils that can counteract the beneficial omega-3s. At approximately 6 cents per gram of protein, sardines provide premium nutrition at a budget-friendly price point. Protein source #3, lentils, cooked. Lentils provide 18 grams of protein per cooked cup for under 30 cents, making them the most economical protein source available to seniors. The protein in lentils is rich in lysine, an amino acid often limited in plant foods but essential for muscle protein synthesis. They are also rich in folate, iron, and magnesium. When combined with grains or nuts consumed throughout the day, lentils provide all essential amino acids needed for muscle maintenance. The high fiber content in lentils supports digestive health and the growth of beneficial gut bacteria that improve protein absorption. Different varieties offer slightly different nutritional profiles. All varieties can be cooked in large batches and frozen for convenient use. Protein source #2, cottage cheese, full fat. Cottage cheese delivers 25 grams of high-quality protein per cup for approximately $1, but its real value for seniors lies in its unique casein protein composition that provides sustained amino acid release for up to 6 hours after consumption. With approximately 2.7 grams of leucine per cup, cottage cheese provides enough to reach the threshold needed to stimulate protein synthesis in aging muscle. The calcium content in cottage cheese supports muscle contraction and bone health simultaneously. Full-fat varieties provide superior satiety and nutrient absorption compared to low-fat options. Cottage cheese's mild flavor and soft texture make it suitable for seniors who may have difficulty chewing or digesting harder foods. Protein source #1, dried beans and legumes. A pound of dried beans costs approximately $2.50 and provides over 100 grams of protein across 12 servings, making it less than 2 cents per gram of protein, the most economical option available to seniors. The fiber content in beans provides unique advantages for muscle building that supplements cannot match. The soluble fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids, compounds that reduce inflammation, and may directly stimulate muscle protein synthesis. Research published in Cell Metabolism found that seniors with higher fiber intake maintain better muscle mass and strength over time. Different varieties provide different beneficial compounds. Black beans are rich in anthocyanins, kidney beans provide folate, and chickpeas offer additional protein. Preparation methods can enhance nutritional value and digestibility. Soaking beans overnight and cooking them slowly breaks down compounds that can cause digestive discomfort while maintaining nutritional integrity. They can be made into soups, added to salads, mashed into spreads, or served as side dishes with grains for complete protein combinations. The versatility of beans allows for endless variety, preventing dietary boredom that can lead to inadequate protein intake. The critical component: combining nutrition with movement. While these 7 protein sources provide the raw materials for muscle maintenance, they work most effectively when combined with appropriate resistance exercise. Research consistently shows that protein intake alone, regardless of quality or quantity, cannot prevent muscle loss in sedentary older adults. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed optimal protein without resistance exercise lost muscle mass at nearly the same rate as those with inadequate protein intake. The resistance exercises don't need to be complex or require gym equipment. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light weights used consistently provide the stimulus that allows dietary protein to build rather than just maintain muscle tissue. Timing protein consumption around physical activity can enhance results. Consuming 20-30 grams of high-quality protein within 2 hours after resistance exercise maximizes the muscle-building response, particularly important for seniors whose anabolic window may be shorter than younger adults. The key is progressive overload, gradually increasing the challenge to muscles over time. Those who combined high-quality protein with twice-weekly resistance training maintained or even gained muscle mass. Successfully incorporating these proteins requires planning that accounts for the realities of aging bodies and lifestyles. Start by choosing 2-3 proteins from this list that appeal to you and fit your budget, then gradually expand your repertoire as you become comfortable with preparation methods. Batch preparation can make protein consumption more consistent and convenient. Cook large quantities of beans, portion them into freezer containers, and reheat as needed. Hard boil a dozen eggs at once for grab-and-go protein throughout the week. Buy canned fish in bulk when on sale to ensure a steady supply of affordable protein. Quality considerations become more important with age as the body becomes less efficient at processing contaminants. Choose organic options when possible, especially for foods consumed frequently. For canned products, select brands that use BPA-free linings and avoid unnecessary additives. While these protein sources are generally safe for most seniors, individual health conditions may require modifications. Kidney disease can limit protein tolerance, making medical supervision necessary for any significant dietary changes. Diabetes may require balancing protein intake with carbohydrate management. Digestive issues common in older adults may require gradual introduction of high-fiber proteins like beans and lentils. Starting with smaller portions and increasing gradually allows the digestive system to adapt while minimizing discomfort. A senior spending $50 monthly on protein supplements could instead purchase a variety of high-quality proteins that provide superior nutrition for less than $15 monthly. The goal of adequate protein intake after 60 extends beyond muscle building to maintaining the independence and quality of life that makes aging fulfilling rather than limiting. I encourage you to start with 1 or 2 proteins from this list that appeal to you most, then gradually expand your options as you become comfortable with preparation and notice the benefits. Track how you feel in terms of energy, strength, and overall vitality as you implement these changes. Share in the comments below which proteins you're most excited to try and whether you've noticed differences in your strength or energy with dietary changes in the past. Your experiences help other members of Daily Health. After 60 community make informed decisions about their own nutrition strategies. Remember, maintaining muscle mass after 60 is not about expensive supplements or complicated protocols. It's about understanding how your changing body processes nutrients and choosing foods that work with, rather than against, the natural processes of aging. Subscribe to Daily Health After 60 for more evidence-based strategies that support your health, independence, and vitality throughout your golden years.